this is a map of what fell this morning, and we did have some nice amounts over in Plymouth County, even parts of eastern Bristol County. Some spots getting up to around 3 inches of snow. And this came during the morning commute. Unfortunately, not a lot of it stuck on the roadways. A little bit too warm on the blacktop surfaces. It was nice. It did coat the lawns and the trees and things of that nature. Significant tail off as you headed further west. So not much here in Rhode Island, just a couple of trace amounts over in places like Cumberland. That was really the only official report that we had from Rhode Island. Most of this, again, was into southeast Mass. The Taunton, Norton National Weather Service, Boston National Weather Service, BOX, only a trace as well. Plymouth itself, 1.7 inches. That was nice. Acushnet only around a half an inch. And then you get into, really, again, Plymouth County. That was the jackpot, if you will. Hanover was one of those high water spots, around 3 inches. In fact, a little bit over 3 inches by the report, and Sandwich 2 inches on the dot there. Very cold air, even though we're done with the flurry activity. These wind chills are down into the 20s. They will be there all throughout the night, even when we're on our way home. We need that heat cranking up at the very least. Feels like 28 here in Providence right now, so 5 degrees colder than actual air temperatures, which will drop a lot faster once the sky is clear, and they have already begun to do just that. So a frigid night, cold start tomorrow morning for the kids. Make sure they are nice and toasty and bundled up, especially heading out to the bus stop, and make sure you've got those car heaters on and the heated seats and a nice hot cup of whatever you enjoy. You'll need it. It's one of those mornings. Now, not so much so as we head into Friday morning. You'll feel a bit of a difference stepping out the door. Friday afternoon, we get back to a seasonable temperature, probably in the mid-40s, and we keep going. We don't stop this time. 50s for the weekend. Saturday will be in the low 50s. Sunday, upper 50s. The only difference is we'll trade in a lot more sunshine on Saturday for some more cloud cover on Sunday. Looking by one of our Futurecast models, it may be a little bit brighter right along South County and out towards the islands and the Cape. So maybe a nice boating day. Winds will still be light, but as this rainstorm moves in, they're going to begin to pick up, and we will, almost a foregone conclusion, we will see gale warnings out for the waters as we head into Sunday night and Monday. So it's very heavy, in some spots torrential rain. This is going to be right into the Monday morning commute. Not good timing there. But, you know, rain aside, we can get through the rain. It's the wind component with this storm that could be bad. Certainly if we see some of these numbers verifying right now, we're looking at some projections 40, 50, 60 miles per hour. You think back to a couple of those other rainmakers that we had weeks ago. They also came with a wind component, but that was more so confined to the immediate shoreline and the islands and the Cape. Those will be the spots where you see the higher wind gusts this time, but you can notice this purple contour color, which indicate those higher numbers, a lot further inland this time. More treed areas than the shoreline. That could spell trouble, especially with all that rain falling, loose soil. We'll have to watch for some spotty power outages, come Sunday night and Monday. After we get past that, we're going back to a nice little dry stretch of weather into the midweek next week. The only difference is you can notice the chillier numbers, but not as big of a drop this time. We don't see any 30s. We see 44 on Tuesday, certainly noticeably chillier day after, near 60 on Sunday. But Wednesday, we'll bounce back to an average high of 47.